Okay, so we've had a little brief introduction on why it's probably pretty important to get a standardized meal plan together. Now, I've been working on this for a while, and I found a company that I thought really represented it for my clients, something that would be relatively easy to do. And the price point on it is actually better than what I've seen with some of the other companies online. Does it taste good? Yeah, it tastes good. Does it follow the guidelines that we want to try to speed up fat loss? Most definitely. And we've talked about it before, but a lot of the things that we do when we get ready for competition and the way that we eat for competition is very, very plain and simple. Now, these items are a slight edge above that, but I'd like you to give it a go. So I'm going to actually go through the web here a little bit, just show you some of the things about it. This is your home page, and they're just kind of showing you some of it. And obviously, you and I both know they make everything look really, really good. And, they've got the cute models and everything like everybody else does. But when I went through it and I tested it and had a couple other clients try it, it wasn't too bad. The thing about it here, we're going to go over here to the food, and we're going to look at a couple of things here. They really talk about the thing that it's not necessarily us, but it's the foods that we choose to eat. And over here you have the pictures of the pizza and so on and so forth. But we're all really familiar with these real basic and bland type foods that are typically eaten in a diet. Now, my thought is this. You can eat the way you've been eating and continue to get the same results, or you could integrate. You could mix a little bit of what you've been doing with a little bit of this, and maybe some of the thoughts that I've suggested with the protein shake and or the nut butters and hard-boiled eggs and things like that. And you can kind of combine the two. You're going to be really surprised when I start to show you what some of the price points are on some of these foods. But as we go down here and we look at some of the food items, just for example, and I'll show you the entire list of different things that they have here, but if you wanted to get the breakfast, I don't necessarily deal with that. I think it's pretty easy to have hard-boiled eggs myself, but when you look at this and you scroll over it, it tells you all the information. And a lot of us, we know how to do it, but we just don't, because we're, either time poor, or like me, I'm just kind of lazy. So I want to find something that's really quick and easy to do. What's easier to just being able to microwave it and just heat it up? So like this smoked brisket, it comes in at 4 ounces. It's already pre-measured, it's already set, so you have the numbers. Some of these are set up at 4 and 6 ounce serving sizes. So for a guy it might be a little smaller, but that's when we put in some of those other meal items that I suggest. The thing about this is most of us only need about 2 different things per day. We need something for lunch, and we need something right when we get home from work, because we really are tired and we don't want to have to fool around with cooking anything. So this is where, again, my strategy to have some post-workout shakes and certain go-to items that are easy and kept in the refrigerator ready to go. You could very easily get 56 of these entrees, and that might be 2 per day across a month's time. I don't know that this is really difficult for most of us. If we just bought dry roasted nuts in the store, I don't know that I would order that. I would probably be right here concentrating in this center aisle, looking at the vegetables and the entrees, and you can combine it any way you want. But when you look at it, you could have chicken breast with cauliflower, or this breaded chicken patty with green beans, or chicken with mixed vegetables. You can combine these meatballs with Antigua blend or Mediterranean blend any way you want. Maybe a sausage and maybe the green beans. So there's different things that you can put together in these combinations. But the kicker for me was when I looked at this and I saw it as far as the pricing, and I thought the pricing was just crazy, right? So if you're going to do 2 meals per day, 28 lunches, 28 dinners, that's $314, right? I think I've seen it a little bit more expensive just trying to get a salad out of Whole Foods. Here is the high protein, so this may be, I think, looking at a larger portion size. Let's zip over to the menu. Yeah, so we've got all the breakfasts here. Step 1, And then we go into step 2. So it's going to ask you to do a whole lot of stuff here that I don't want to do during this video, but I wanted to kind of give you an idea here. But you know, this is all the breakfasts, all the lunches, all the dinners and snacks. So this is 5 meals a day for $400. So basically for just over $300 to $400 a month, you can eat relatively well. And then, you know, you add in your expense of maybe the eggs and nut butters and the protein shakes and all of that, but you're still walking away with less expense in the grocery store, less time slaving over the oven and stove, less dishes that you got to play around with and clean and cook with. So I'm kind of thinking that's not such a bad way to go. So, you know, and they make some comparisons here between Jenny Craig and some of the other companies out there and what they cost, and the sizes and the quality of the food. And you know, you and I both know there's a lot of smoke and mirrors that go on out there in the marketing world. So when they start talking about these things, I have to look at them kind of with a sideways glance and, you know, kind of look through the material. But honestly, you know, out of all the things that I've seen out there, this works well. The thing about it is I think that they have a guarantee that allows you to try it, and if you don't like it, you can get your money back. So I'm pretty happy with that part of the whole process. I'm going to put up a contact link on our page and on the Facebook private group so that you can take a look and just click in and take a look. If you like it, great, you know, and we'll go from there. But this is a company that I'm going to stand behind and help promote, and you know, try to save you some time, save you a little money, definitely help you streamline and look at getting results with your body and the food a lot faster. You know, I know a lot of us, and you know, we just had this conversation about wanting to have better quality food, and you know, it just tastes so boring and all that. But look at it like this: if you did this, let's say Monday through Friday, you know, when you did this, and then part of the day on Saturday you might have combined this and some of the other elements that we have on our workout days, and then the other day, you know, you had 1 or 2 of your, you know, normal favorite cheat meals, you still are going to lose weight, you know. So this puts good clean calories in your body during the week. It fuels your body really well for the workouts. It gives you the protein you need. You're not taking in a lot of starch, so this is real, you know, paleo based and gluten free and all that. So this is a real good option. So the M2 Body Fuel Fitness Food System, I think when I help you, I can plan this for you. We can kind of map out a strategy so we can get a better eating plan together. Let's take a look at it, okay?